Well, you know, the whole thing is very personal for me. You know, I was actually there when Lutz passed, so when they asked me to contribute to this for him, and you know, it was great. You know, it was very easy. Well, I mean, you know, they have a great aesthetic, and you know, like the stuff they do, you know, stuff I've seen over the years. So I just sort of gave them a bunch of elements, and you know, their design team hooked it all up. But you know, I've never seen my stuff recreated like what they've done here with that wallpaper. It's kind of crazy. And the little collection they've done from, you know, the Lutz collection is very tight. Well, I mean, I think what's happened with this collaboration with Crooks and Castles is like they're going to introduce me to a whole new community who maybe like didn't even know about me, let's say. So that's always good as an artist, just in terms of you know, extending your audience, and communicating with other people, you know, on another level, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's been going on for a while. I mean, you could think about brands over the years that have collaborated with artists. I myself, obviously, you know, I've been in the quote-unquote streetwear industry for a minute, so it's nothing really new, but I think it's what you might call affordable art to some degree for, you know, the young population. I mean, assuming they can't really spend money on paintings per se. And even as an artist right now, I'm trying to figure out like a price point for original art, not clothing, not paintings, but perhaps some you know, digital stuff from like my Instagram account, but like do it on a like one of one level, you know, make 100 items available but just one of each, so people feel they have something unique, and make it affordable as well. Like same thing I tell my kids, you know, like don't expect you know, something for nothing, and don't think it's gonna happen, you know, tomorrow, you know. So you have to have I mean, everything is more or less short term for young people, you know, what's right in front of them. But I myself, as someone who, you know, was also like that, I've learned from my own experience that you kind of do have to be patient, especially when you're pursuing something that's your own vision, creativity, whatever you want to call it. You know, it takes time to realize that, unless you're very lucky, you know, and you you know, I don't know, you get discovered or something. But my path has taken me a minute, and in the end, for all that, I'm actually grateful. You know, I appreciate more like not blowing up when I was young and having to kind of be out here for a minute. You know, it's quite rewarding now. Like my kids are kind of grown up, and I'm still doing things. So, you know, I'm very grateful, and young people should just pursue their interests and dreams, but like pump the brakes sometime and just, you know, let things happen on their own terms rather than trying to make shit happen.
I really appreciate you taking the time to answer
Me too.
Questions.
Thank you.
How can our viewers keep up with what's going on with Futura?
Like I said, I mean, I'm not really out there on social media so much other than Instagram, and I have a website, Futura2000.com. And you know, other than that, I mean, you know, that's the most reliable source if you're trying to just get right at me and see what I'm about.